Welcome to the Profits Cove video newsletter, packed with smart and innovative business building advice for the marine industry, and a little fun along the way.
This episode of Profits Cove video newsletter is brought to you by Boat Sales Success Weekly Sales Coaching. It's a fact. The best athletes have coaches to maximize their performance. Heck, the Packers Pro Bowl and MVP quarterback Aaron Rodgers has several coaches to continuously improve his performance, despite his $110 million contract extension. Do you have a coach? Does your sales team have a coach? A coach who sits down for a short session on the fundamentals each and every week? If not, you are probably losing sales each and every month. So stop losing sales and start selling more boats by working with your own performance coach with Boat Sales Success Weekly Sales Coaching. For a free trial, call Sarah at 803-526-7400, extension 700, or visit www.boatsalessuccess.com.
Hey everybody, Matt Sellhorst, Boat Dealer Profits. I'm here at the Wright Brothers National Memorial in Kill Devil Hills, North Carolina. We're heading up on vacation and we passed the memorial. I had to stop in. I'm going to take you inside here real quick and show you where the Wright Brothers did their first flight. And I want to talk to you about innovation. And we'll be right there. All right, so here we are. We're inside the National Memorial for the Wright Brothers. And when it comes to innovation, if you think about it, the Wright Brothers, two guys that owned a bicycle shop, and they decided to take on the challenge to become the first to fly. Now, you had everybody else that were trying to get to the first in flight, that were looking at big engines and horsepower and going with the working harder concept like a lot of folks in the boating industry do. But the Wright Brothers took a different approach. They said, you know what? If we go real light and we can get this thing to glide, if we add just a real small light motor on it, now we figured out how to fly, and all we need to do is add a little bit of power, and then we can be the first in flight. Obviously, you know the story. They invented came up with the first aircraft that actually flew, but they did it because they did it smarter. They thought about, how are you going to fly? And they reduced the weight so that they didn't have to have that big horsepower and carry that heavy weight. In your boat business, think about the same thing. You don't necessarily have to have the fanciest technology, the most expensive website, the most expensive anything. You really just have to have the right strategy. The right strategy is what the Wright Brothers had. They went with the light aircraft, they went with the small engine, and they figured out the fundamentals of flying. And then with just a little bit of horsepower, they were able to make history. And now they've got a national memorial in their honor. And you can see again right behind me where the Wright Brothers had their first flight here in Kill Devil Hills. So I want you to think about, what's the strategy in your boat business? Do you have a strategy in place to help you dominate your market, to help you sell more boats, to help you increase your margins? Are you doing those little things, that little bit of horsepower that you need, that little bit of power from your engine to make selling easier? Or are you spending a lot of money on technology? Are you just muscling through every sale and negotiating down to the last penny? Think about, in your boat business, can you be a little bit smarter about the strategy? Can you take an approach that you make everything easier so you don't have to work so hard and get the same results, or likely, like most of my coaching members, get even better results? So share that with you. I'm going to get on with my vacation. Hope you're doing great, and we'll talk to you next week in the Profits Cove video newsletter.